Sophia was only 19 when she first saw the advertisement shimmering promises of fame, wealth, and an unfiltered world where every like and comment affirmed her worth. It was on her Instagram feed, nestled between the sponsored posts for teeth whiteners and fashion accessories. The words, "Become your own boss, get paid for your beauty, live life on your terms," danced across the screen, tempting her like a siren's call. Sophia wasn't a model or influencer, but she had always prided herself on her looks. Her Instagram was full of carefully curated selfies, photos from nights out, and vacations with friends. The compliments flowed in constantly, feeding her ego. She craved more. So, when she saw the ad for OnlyFans, a platform where she could make money by sharing exclusive content, she didn't hesitate. At first, it seemed harmless enough. She started slow, posting sultry selfies and behind-the-scenes photos of her day-to-day life. The response was immediate. Subscribers flooded in, eager to pay for access to her personal moments. The money came quickly, and for the first time in her life, Sophia felt in control. The validation she had always sought was now hers for the taking. But soon, the content required more. Fans demanded more intimate photos, more risque videos. At first, Sophia hesitated, unsure if she was ready to cross that line. But the allure of easy money was too great. The money continued to pour in, but so did the demands. What started as harmless flirtation turned into explicit requests. She was asked to wear certain outfits, perform certain actions, and engage in private chats that made her uncomfortable. But the pressure was constant. The more she gave, the more subscribers she gained. Sophia didn't want to lose what she had worked so hard to build, so she complied. It wasn't long before she began to lose control. She wasn't just posting for her subscribers anymore. She was posting for herself, to maintain her identity in this world where validation came in the form of likes, messages, and payment. She began to measure her worth based on the number of followers she had, the frequency of tips, and the satisfaction of her audience. Her real-life relationships started to deteriorate. Friends who once called her genuine began to distance themselves, uncomfortable with the person she had become. The worst part was when she started to forget who she was before the like. The girl who had once loved dancing in the rain, who cherished deep conversations and quiet moments of self-reflection, faded into the background. All that remained was the persona she had carefully constructed for the screen. Then, the unthinkable happened. One of her videos, which she had made for a particularly loyal fan, was leaked. Suddenly, the intimate moment she had shared with just one subscriber was spread across social media platforms, twisted, distorted, and shared without her consent. The image of her body, once a symbol of power and control, was now reduced to a commodity, something to be consumed by the masses. In one scene, she inserted a large dildo into herself, which was requested by a fan. In another scene, a fan requested that she insert a water bottle up her private parts as she gyrated as if straddling a horse. A year ago, it would have been unthinkable, but the money and the adoration had gotten to her. She was convinced that no one else would ever see it, but she was so wrong. A male student with editing skills looped scene in the video, then added music to it. This was then circulated to her friends and even to her family. Sophia tried to fight back, but the damage had been done. Her reputation, her dignity, her sense of self, all. She realized too late that in chasing the validation of strangers, she had lost everything that truly mattered. The very platform that had promised her empowerment had instead imprisoned her in a world of exploitation and degradation. As she sat alone, scrolling through the toxic comments and realizing the price of her choices, Sophia understood the bitter truth. She had been lured into the trap, and now there was no escaping the consequences. The vanity of her youth had cost her more than she could ever recover. She decided to move out of the place that she called home. She needed to find a place where no one knew her, a place where she could one day do the things normal grown-ups do, but in a traditional way. That was the plan for her life. But she would have you regain her dignity first.